Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, we are in space. Well, not technically in space, we are technically within an atmosphere, but we're on the moon, so take that for what you will. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's had a fantastic week and that your Friday is, if not entertaining, at least easy. So we've got the new ship here. As you can see, we are actually on the surface of the moon. I've just basically been flying around trying to find some resources. And I have already found the crash ship. I have found a couple of bases and a whole lot of drones. And that actually looks like the drone base up ahead. I think that is the drone base right there. And the ship is still unarmed. So this should be interesting. Oh, that's a whole lot of stuff. Oh, that's a whole lot of stuff. Oh, that's not good. Let's get out of there. Oh. Whoa. That's crazy amounts of firepower coming in. Look at all this stuff. Let's see if we can get in under the gunnery ranges. So, nice thing about the ship is that it is fairly low profile, so as you saw, it was rather difficult for them to hit. Because we did go ahead and upgrade everything over to the heavy armor blocks. Looks like, did we? I don't think we've taken a whole lot of damage. I've run into a bunch of drones, and like I said, I think that for the most part, the only thing that actually ended up taking any real damage that I know of is the back door, which I've already repaired. So what we'll probably do is finish out the planetary tour. See, like I said, see if we can find a bit more on the planet as far as resources are concerned. I did find some Promethean and some iron. It would be nice to find, you know, pretty much anything else. I think that's actually where we came in at. Yep, this is where we came in at. Okay. Nice to know. So... yeah, okay, I think we're going to go ahead and break orbit. Yeah, so that's the down ship. We've already been through here. We're going to go ahead and break orbit here, I think. I hope. So the ship's actually handling pretty well. The one thing that I think that I might do is to swap out. As much as I don't want to do it, I may end up swapping out a couple of the maneuvering thrusters on the back of the ship. Because as you see, we have 8 maneuvering thrusters pushing. And, well, it just doesn't seem like it's really enough thus far. Alright, we need to swing this beast around. And see if we can find our ship. Alright, so ship should be around here somewhere. As we were not that far away. So there it is, okay. Helps if I actually look at my heads-up display, huh? Alright, so yeah, the ship, like I said, this little SV actually performed really, really well. What I want to do is I want to get a little bit closer here to the CV. We're going to put her in a park position since we don't have a whole lot to worry about right here. First things first, let's check to see if we have anything showing any damage. We've got some thruster damage. And we are actually going to go ahead and add to the thruster groups. There we go. So one of our directional thrusters has taken a little bit of damage. Let's go take a look and see if we can figure out which one it is. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking because we were taking the fire from this side. Let's see. Yeah, so the hardened steel doesn't look like it took any damage from the machine gun fire that we were taking. We had a couple of the gun drones basically shooting at us. And only that one thruster took damage. Nice. Okay, let's make sure nothing in here took damage. Okay. No, it looks like everything else is pretty good. So, I have to say, the first combat encounter for the ship was pretty much a success. Now, I don't want to run the risk of taking on a base head-on with this thing. I think that if we came in with a CV that had been fully upgraded to the combat armor, that will make a very large difference in the world. We're going to throw this in here. And can we not refine? We can't refine that here? Aww. How you doing for power? You're okay. You're okay. You're a little low. Alright. So let's go ahead, get back to the CV. Oh, I guess I haven't showed the ship off since we've textured it. Let me scroll in here, and then as you can see, we've actually gone ahead and finished it. We've textured the ship up. I've also done a little bit of detail pass on it, so now we have a little bit of more of an interesting profile on the ship. From the front, it looks pretty aggressive. I like the way that the whole ship came out. The lines on it, I think, work really, really well. So I do like the way that this whole thing turned out. Now, the entire ship is the heavy armor block. So as you can tell, it is handling a little bit more stiffly than it was previously. The ship itself, the actual maneuverability of the ship hasn't really been impaired. It still turns fairly quickly. Where we've lost anything from it performance-wise would simply be on the acceleration and braking power because of the loss of so much, or I should say the gaining of so much mass to the ship. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to get this thing back on here. See if we can level her out relative. There we go. It's actually pretty much where I want it to be. Nice. Okay, so we're going to swing her just a little bit around. And I think that Yep, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna power this one off. See if we can get out of here. Now, this is one of the reasons why I am going to have to retrofit in a gravity generator. When you are on the ship, it is rather annoying to get in and out of this thing, so looks like we have... Okay. So yeah, I am going to have to come back and put a gravity generator in. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put that at, because those things are fairly large. So what I am probably going to have to do is change out the back of the ship here a little bit. See if we can get over there without completely spinning ourselves all around. So what happened is that if you notice, we no longer have that very big tank. What they've done is they've changed the graphics for the tank. So now the T3 tanks are a 2x1 depth like this. So it's basically two of the old large tanks. But it's a ridiculous amount of storage. Now, because of the changes in size, that means I can put another one of these things behind it. But until I do that, I've got a big open space back there. So what I may do is move one of the fuel tanks from here over to the open space on the other side, and then put in a gravity generator here in the back. Because the gravity generator has a range of 26 tiles, I believe it is, that will encompass the entire ship as well as anything that I park on top. So that'll make it a little bit easier to get in and out of these things, as well as to get around them when we're in deep space. Alright, so show you how that looks parked up there. We've got that nice ship all docked, ready to go. Like I said, I really do like the way that that came out. It turned out really, really nice. And as you can tell, RCV snaps around on a dime because of the Tier 3 or the Tier 2 RCS, whatever it is. We put the big RCS on this thing, so you know what? Let's bring up the map. That thing snaps around so nicely. Oh, let's go to Akua. And what I'm gonna do is when I get to Akua, I'm gonna set up a base over there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually see if we can get to the planet. And what I'm gonna do is I actually want to go up, because I want to be over the North Pole, since it makes it much easier to get in and out of the planet. Because when you're over the North Pole, then you just basically, that's where you head every time you go to leave the planet and when you come back. So what I will probably do is I'll probably end up building a base somewhere around the northern boundary, and it looks like this particular seed, the northern dome area, looks like it's actually near a fairly significant body of water, which is usually a good thing because it means we will have ready access to the jump materials, the blue crystals. Alright. And since they still have not re-implemented gravity on us, I want to take a look really quick. Where's our warp drive tank? Let's access this thing. So that jump only took one of the, was that the pentaxid? Which is refined blue crystal, basically. So I'm thinking that, because I haven't actually looked to see if a longer distance requires more crystal. I think it's a single crystal per jump. So we don't need a whole lot of it. But, you know, it's nice to have a ready supply nearby. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. What are you? What did I hit? That's really weird. Okay. So let's go ahead and get back in here. We're going to close this. All right, and now we're going to head down to the planet. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do another quick scouting run. I will probably do a quick pause and bring you back once we've explored this a little bit more. But like I said, I do think I'm probably going to end up putting my base somewhere in this general area. Of course, it looks like someone's already got a base here. It's a good thing this is single players. That tells me that it's only a hostile base. Is that the Epsilon Command Center? Okay. Man, they went crazy with those laser cannons. Ow. That hurt. Alright. See if we can find us some resources, because what we really need is we were going to need iron, lots and lots of iron. But we are going to need cobalt as well as silicon so we can get our base running. And since we are mostly in the clear at this point... Yeah, see, there's a couple of structures over there. Let's take a look really quick at the planetary map and see what we've got resource-wise. So we got a little bit of everything. Okay. It's very, very thin as to how much of it we have, but we actually shouldn't be too bad off. Zoom out here so we can actually hear ourselves. Magnesium, always a good thing to find. So yeah, what we're really looking for at this point, Crash Titan, a couple of minigun drones, not bad. Alright, so yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish patrolling the planet, see if we can figure out where all of our resources are. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call this one here, because for the most part now it's just flying around in circles and trying to find a spot to start looking for a place to put a base. So... Anyway, thanks for stopping in today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to throw them down in the section below the video. I do my best to get back to you in a timely manner, but I don't always succeed because I do run out of time. And I am out of time, so I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. We will see you back here later this afternoon for more 7 Days to Die. And we will have a live stream tonight, but I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing for the live stream. We'll figure it out when we get there. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you haven't subscribed already or you're new to the channel, I do ask you to do that as well, because the likes and subscriptions do help the channel to grow, but they also keep you in the know. And on that note, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we will see you back here next time for some more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Ooh, I'm really liking this this planetary seed. There's some good stuff over here. And I may have just found my new spot for the base if there's any resources in the area. Oh, time to do some more flying. Yay.